Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Dan Davidson. So, you want to pick a partner? Great. What do they call partners without a written agreement? Litigants. What does litigants mean? Means people who sue each other in court of law so that the judge and the jury can decide their fate. Why? Because there are always three sets of truth to any story. Yeah. What do you mean? It means there is your truth, my truth, and the real truth. Yep, that's what it is. It's your version of the truth, what you remember as being the truth, or what you say is the truth, what is my version of the truth, what I remember as being the truth, or why I allege as being the truth, and what the judge believes and the jury believe as being the real truth, which may or may not really be the truth. Three versions. So, who knows what the truth is? Really? Which means, by the time you go through the court system, God knows what's going to happen. Because who knows what the truth was? Really? So at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, who knows what the judgment is going to be? Trust me, I've been there. I've gone through a whole lot of this for many years in different situations, many different scenarios. First of all, an agreement is not even worth the paper that it's written on for most cases, okay? Because for the most part, by the time you go through the court system, a lot of agreements, it costs you so much headaches, so much money, so much frustration, and by the time you end up in front of the judge and the jury and all of those things, you've spent so much energy and time and effort, you're like, I wish I never had gotten into this, okay? Secondly, a lot of times you would have been a whole lot better off picked someone that you really truly trusted and instead of picking somebody that you just said, okay, you know what, I'll get a signature and then this signature is going to be good and strong. I've met people that their words were stronger than all the signatures in the world, and all the papers and all the signatures in the world did not protect me. So what does that mean? It means that if you have a real decent person, you're better off than having someone who's not decent and gives you 5 million signatures, in my experience. Because if somebody's going to cheat you, no signature in the world is going to prevent it from happening. They're going to cheat you anyway. Doesn't matter what they've signed. And the opportunity cost, all the cost of litigation, all the frustration, all the headache, all the losses that you're going to incur, a whole lot of things the court will never reimburse you for. A lot of the losses that you're going to incur, even the business may actually go bankrupt. You may get, all of the losses that it's going to incur. You're not going to be entitled to those, damages. So nevertheless, you're going to lose. Even if you win, at the end of the day, you are going to lose a whole lot of stuff that you are not going to be reimbursed for. Again, even if you win, you may win the lawsuit, but you're going to lose a whole lot, which means you're a loser at the end of the day in that transaction. So all the signatures in the world is not worth getting into the relationship with someone or partnership with someone who is not a good partner, a good person to be trusted, right? And I've had partners that I don't even have a written agreement with. But 10 years later, 11 years later, still a good relationship, working relationship, and I have no regrets. So it's really dependent on the person and the quality of the relationship and the partnership that you create more than all the signatures in the world. And once you get into a litigation with a partner in a business, I found that business is doomed. Not only the partnership is doomed, the relationship is doomed, the business is doomed. And you're going to lose so many clients, you're going to lose credibility, you're going to lose employee trust and reliability and all kinds of things. Employees could even take sides. You're going to lose so much. So, you got to be very careful in terms of getting into partnerships, especially I'm talking about small, medium-sized companies, and who you associate with in terms of partnership, and in terms of of course getting into agreements and all this, yes, but don't think, oh, I'm going to just have a very ironclad agreement that's going to protect me. The agreements, yeah, you gotta have an ironclad agreement. Of course, definitely, for sure, and make sure there's a, terms of separation. If you decide to go your merry ways, how are we going to split, and what are the terms? But don't think that, hey, this signature is going to protect you. No, you are going to have a whole lot of damages as a result of things not working out. So it's much better not get into partnerships, and it's a whole lot better to have terms of separation that would be very black and white and clear. So should things not work out, you just simply know how you're going to exercise it, and one buys the other out simply based on those terms that have been already contemplated from the beginning. No hard feelings, and that's it. Already contemplated in the agreement. Hey, should things not work out, partner A buys partner B based on these terms. Partner A buys out partner B based on these terms, and that's it. Exercise your option to purchase the shares based on the terms contemplated within the agreement, and that's it. So make it clean, make it clear, and try to, from the beginning, project, plan your separation, regardless of how good in the beginning the relationship feels or looks, because you don't know when things hit the fan. That's not when you want to be deciding. That's too late. That's when everybody's going for the jugular, and that's way too late. In the beginning, everybody loves everybody. So, you're much easier to deal with, and he or she is much easier to deal with. So you guys can sit around and say, okay, we don't want to kill each other. If we decide to separate, we are not going to want to be killing each other, right? No. So why don't we now decide, if we do decide to separate, how are we going to do that? And then let's be rational about it. And let's come to some terms of agreement now, even though we hope that we never have to exercise them. That's it.